Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so in case some of you do not know, the anime I'm talking about today is called Anohana, the flower we saw that summer. Now, if you don't know the anime, I'll put the name and the link. I'll put the name and the link of it in the description, and just basically give you guys a rundown of what it is. It was created by Mario Okada in March of 2011 and became a light novel, video game, an animated series. It released 5 mangas in its release year, and a live action series that ran from September to October 14th of last year. So now you know a little bit about, I'm not going to spoil too much, but now you know a little bit about the series. So basically what the whole point of this video is that I went on my main source to watch anime without having to go through Funimation and Hulu, so I go to myAnime.tv.com. Or is it myanimetv.com? Whichever one. So basically, when I clicked on the episode list, which you can do, and it shows you whatever episodes you want to skip or whatever, because I wanted to go through like mid-series. Just wanted to go mid-series because there were certain episodes I wanted to see again. So, the anime actually only ran for 11 episodes, okay? And that's pretty low in my standing point. That's probably one of the lowest anime series I've ever had. The first one would probably be Afro Samurai, but that's another story. But basically, the whole point was I saw something underneath the 11th episode, and it said episode 12, What If? I was like, whoa. I was like, when did this come out? So I decided to look up every bit of information that included a title called What If on Anohana, and nothing of it came out. So my first thought was, this is clearly fake, you know, because people can edit, you know, the description of each anime that they put on myAnime.tv. So my first thought was, this is fake, this is bullshit, you know. So I decided to refresh the page to make sure that it was or not. So when it didn't, I was like, this is kind of weird. So I decided to click that episode to see if anything would show up. Instead of, you know, an episode popping up, a premise to the episode came up, and a release year that said TBA 2016. Now, aside from the fact that the anime has only 11 episodes and said nothing about an OVA being released or anything prior to anything pertaining to that, I'm like, what the hell is this? So I read the premise, and the premise said, this is basically about what if Memma had not died. Now, the premise of it is that out of the 6 friends, 3 of them are the main characters, such as Memma, Anaru, and Yukiyatsu. The others, such as Jinta, Popo, and Tezukuro, are not involved in this episode, but they are somehow involved because it says in the premise that 3 of the main characters have separated from the group due to a personal tragedy, which some people have felt blamed on one another. So aside from, you know, the original series, a lot of you already know what happened in the original series. I'm not going to spoil that. But a lot of what happened in the original series led to these individuals coming back and being friends again. And I'm thinking the way that this premise was written is the same way. I think the way that this premise was, I'm going to say a little bit about the anime, so, you know, these are minor spoilers. In the beginning of the anime, it actually goes over Jintan's life, who is the guy with the light blue kimono on him, and basically he basically went into a shut-in mode because of his mother's death, and because of Memma, who was the girl that he actually loved, which is the girl in the silver hair you can see here. So with that being said, I honestly didn't believe this at first, so I decided to leave the site for like an hour or so. Now, it didn't show too much else of that premise, so I really just left it alone. So I decided to exit out and come back in like an hour, okay? So I did that. The image, not the image, the post was gone, okay? The post was gone, you know? but there was an image, this image that I actually have on my video, that actually featured all 6 friends, which if you've ever watched Anohana, the animated film, this is actually all 6 of them in their near college years. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because aside from that premise and this mystery title called What If, the only thing that popped up when I clicked that same link, it popped up this image. So I'm honestly confused. I don't know what to think about this. I really don't. I was like, somebody is clearly screwing with me. Like, somebody is playing with me, and it's not even funny. So, you know, I had to do a video because I honestly got excited when I heard this. I was like, yeah, I'm like, let's do that. Let's get down to that level. Because if you watch Anohana from start to finish, you're going to feel something. If you don't feel anything, you're not human. You feel me? Like, I honestly, as traditionally unmoved by sadness or whatever, I try my best not to get to feel any type of way. But when you get to that level, like, Anohana touches you down deep, like, you literally grabs you by the heart and squeezes, you know. So when I saw all that, the mystery title, the mystery premise, the release year, and then come back an hour later and I see this image, I'm thinking there's definitely something going on here. Like, they're not speaking on it. There's no English release. There's no English release for the anime. There's pretty much nothing. It's like the anime itself faded into memory, because there has not been any type of Western release media from this. Like, the manga and the anime came out like nearly 5-6 years ago, and there's literally nothing. There's like, it just poof, you know. So like, when I see this title, I was like, this is beyond unimaginably crazy. But, you know, I'm willing to bet it was fake, to be honest with you. I might have gotten overexcited about the anime, to be honest with you. And then again, if I did, then excuse my excitement, you know what I mean? So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time in another Gamers County.